hold for long periods of time or produce a little bit more power and force for an extended period of time. A real test here. I want to encourage you guys, be okay today with maybe slowing your speeds down. Generally when we climb hills, it is not for this long. About 45 seconds away from your next decrease in incline. Here. Let's take that percentage incline off. 3, 2, and 1. Let's take it away, crew. We're here for 2 minutes. 4 minutes in, 4 minutes to go. Wait for it, we're about halfway through your block. You have achieved the goal of a minimum of 2 rounds, but that does specify stop when you do 2 rounds. So keep working to a 3rd round if you get through your 2. Trends in 1 minute. We'll take that final percent of the incline away on this clear the screen. Track your distance block. Check-in in terms of your breathing. If your mouth is slightly open or completely open, the majority of the breath coming in and out through the mouth as opposed to the nose. That's right where you want to be in terms of your effort level of your breathing. Here we go, your last decrease in incline. Take that 1% off. 3, 2, and 1. Take 1% away. Last 2 minutes, guys. Wait for it. 2-minute warning. Your last minute here, guys. The goal as you're working in this last minute is to find an all-out effort level. So if you feel like you need to add a little bit of tempo, a little bit of pace, some extra RPM to get there, please add that on. If you're already feeling it, finish strong. 1 minute left, guys. Get started in 8 minutes. Run, walk, jog. Only go 7. Finishing out here, guys. You guys made little bumps up, guys. 30 seconds left. Wait for it. Last half minute in your block. Here we go. Cross through that wall, guys. Keep locking those legs. Let the heels quit. You're inside. 15 as we cross your finish line, treads. Look at your distance from this 8 minutes of work. Let's run it down. Walk it down. 3, 2, and 1. Look at your distance. Walk it down. Weight floor. Take a breather, guys. Treadmills, just shout a quick good job to a neighbor. Remember your distance and head over to your rower. Head over to your rower, guys. All right, weight floor. We're hitting the deck for 4 straight minutes. Side plank hip dip. For this one, feet are stacked, elbows right up to the shoulder. Hip comes off the floor. Common air on this one is to leave your butt back here. Squeeze your butt cheeks, bring the hips forward. Once you're here, lower that hip towards the ground, and you're right back up. Your option is to bend that bottom knee again, bring the hips forward, squeeze the butt, lower that hip towards the floor. 10 right, then do 10 left. Static crunch heel tap. 90-degree bend in the knees, palms face up. Lift the chest, going heel to heel. That's a setup there, 20 total. Grab a mat if you would like one. I encourage you not to start early, trust me. Grab a mat, get ready to go. We're going in 30 seconds. Rowers, 4-minute row for distance. The goal, at least 800 meters. What? Word of advice and strategy, don't treat it like it's a 1-minute row and come out guns a-blazing that first minute. So hold up on your effort level big time. Minute 1, all about finding a rhythm. Weight floor, let's get started. Rowers as well. 3, 2, and 1. Let's get started, guys. 4 minutes of work on the weight floor. 4 minutes, row for distance. Today's another day to find you sunshine. Is set to split time today. That's your measure of pacing yourself. So after a minute in, if the work feels a little uncomfortable, but you think you can hold it for another minute, use split time as a tool to hold a steady pace. So for example, if you're seeing 2 minutes on your split time, keep driving with your legs with the same effort level and try to hold 2 minutes on that split time. Push with the breath out the mouth as you drive with those legs, rowers. Oh yeah, initiate with those legs. Get all that leg drive out, then lean. All that leg drive out, then lean. And on long rows, right? Fast is consistent. So on long rows, you're aiming to be consistent, and consistent is smooth. Drive with those legs quick. Then lean and pull. Try to be a little slow on your return. Past halfway, rowers. Got about 90 seconds left, guys. Weight floor, just past halfway. So again, if you finish 2 rounds here, keep working. Start a third. Keep working until time is called. So you gotta circle back to your static crunch heel touch. Palms face the ceiling. Palms face the ceiling. And to it. Last 15, maybe 10 more strokes, guys. Drive and lean and pull, drive and lean and pull. All right, rowers, as we cross your finish line, check your meters. 3, 2, and 1. Check your meters, rowers. Wait for it. Take a breather, guys. All right, rowers, tell somebody, good job. Remember your rowing distance and head back to your treadmill. Head on up there, guys. Okay, wait for it. Next block. Similar length of time as that first block. You're working for about 8 minutes. You're working upper body, but with some added instability from twisting or balancing on one leg. 6 each leg on that balanced bicep curl, 12 total on your press with rotation, plank alternating low rope is 12 total. Balanced bicep curl, shoulders are down and back, belly sucked in, one leg comes up so your thigh is about parallel to the floor. From here, rotate your palms up towards the shoulders quick, slow on the way back down. Okay? Word of advice here, pick up something a little lighter than you would if you had both feet on the ground. Okay? If you would prefer to keep both feet on the ground, that's your option. Next movement is an alternating shoulder press, okay? So coming up one arm at a time, alternating, but there's also a rotation. So as you press up, you rotate the hips and the chest, and you pivot on one foot. Okay, so that's the setup there. 6 to the right, 6 to the left. Plank alternating low row. Tuck the hips underneath, belly sucked in tight from here. Drive the dumbbell up towards the hip. Slow on the way back down. Your option is to work from the knees. Minimum weight on all those about 8 to 10 pounds. That's it. Grab your stuff, get rolling. Treadmills, red stop button down by your waist. Clear those screens. Press that stop button. Okay, raise your hand. Do you remember your distance from your 8 minutes? Okay? We're going to go for 4 minutes. We're going to start at 4% again if you're jogging or running. Power walker 6% or greater. But we'll take the incline away every minute. Try to start a touch faster, 0.1 faster than you did on the 8 minute earlier. Let's get moving. 3, 2, and 1. Let's get started, crew. Goal, try to get at least, 4%, same incline. 4% for joggers and runners around the low end of your push speed. Maybe just above base, around the low end of your push. I'll check in every minute or so. Halfway through this first minute. Again, you can afford to be a touch quicker. We're adjusting incline every minute and only working half as long here. Trying to get at least half of that distance from your knee there. There you go. Press up and rotate. Trent, take that 1% off. 3, 2, and 1. Take 1% off. Joggers, runners, you're at 3. Power walkers down to 5 or greater. And re-drop up here. There you go. Good wide foot position there, Renee. Halfway through this minute, Trent, we got about 30 seconds, and we're taking 1% off. Right, and this is your last 2 minutes and change on this machine, guys. It's oftentimes in here. You gotta weather a long storm, but we're wrapping up in just about 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Joggers, runners, we're taking it down to 2%. Power walkers lose another percent. And we drop it here. 3, 2, and 1. Let's take that percent off, crew. Wait for it. Take little breathers. That's your needle. Keep that foot up, guys. Working some stabilizers through the hips and the core.
Take it to the top, bring it right back. Time to make it high and bring it right back. Jump like this, bring it right back. Time to make it high and
either look to find something that feels like an all-out this last minute. 3, 2, and 1. Last minute, guys. Here's where you're gonna match your feet. Half the distance. If it looks like you're easily gonna match it, try and smash it. Try and fly past it. Wait for it. We're about halfway through your block here. Inside 30 seconds, treadmills. There you go, Chris. Here's your final 15. Walk's coming. We'll be done with this machine, guys. As you cross the finish line, don't hop the rails, run it out, walk it down. 3, 2, and 1. Run it out, walk it down, shreds. Wait for it. You guys keep on working, crew. We've got about 3 minutes left in your block. All right, shreds, hold them high. How'd it go? Anybody match or beat? Half of it? Way to go. Walk it down, head over to your rowers. Head over to your rowers, guys. Most folks finishing up that second round, so it looks like everyone's definitely going to get to a third. If you finish a third, keep on rolling to a fourth. All right, rowers. 2-minute row. The goal, at least half of what they covered on almost at the 8-minute row. My Lanza, that'd be terrible. On the 4-minute row. So if you covered 800, try to cover 400. You guys got your distance? Okay. Strategy-wise, come out holding a slightly faster split, and it'll happen. You'll at least match it. Here we go. Last 2 minutes of work. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So just like that one you just did on the treadmills, you've got it structured where if you come out a little faster, it'll be hard. Or come out a little faster with your split. It'll be tough to hold it still, but it'll be manageable because you're working half as long as you were earlier. Wait for it. Got about 90 seconds, guys. Check-in right around the corner. You can feel the looking to be halfway to your goal distance. Put your hands to the sky. Right now, somewhere around halfway to your goal distance, gang. Before I knew what it was, so bills on the table for your own required to love. I would be nothing. Rowers love the breathing, guys. Here on the opposite side of the room. Push with the breath as you drive with the legs. Last 30 seconds, crew. I am a giant. Stand up on my shoulders. Tell me what you see. I am a giant. We'll be breaking motors. All right, rowers, final 15. Give it a couple strong pulls, guys, and strong leg drives. See if you can try to get that split time to drop. Last couple strokes, last couple leg drives. Let's recover, rowers. 3, 2, and 1. Let's recover. How'd it go on the row? Anybody get there? At least half? Good job, guys. Take your time switching it up. Please write down your rower and your treadmill. Come over to the weight floor. Weight floor. Please re-rack your weights. Tighten things up. You guys are headed over to the treadmill. What do you guys think of that rotating shoulder press? That's sneaky, right? When you're stable, usually you can get those weights up, but twisting while doing it, very different feeling. Treads, give things a wipe down on the rower and on the treadmill. Come to the weight floor. Weight floor. Your treads will be opening up here in just a second. Those of you get to the treadmills, head towards your base. Head towards your base space. Those of you on the weight floor, that's your last block. Here's your first one. We've got an 8-minute block. The goal is at least 2 rounds. If you finish 2 rounds, that doesn't mean you get to stop and do what you want. That means you keep on working. So at least 2 rounds is the minimum goal. You got drop sets. So 6-12. You need 2 different weights, 1 heavier, 1 lighter. Your first 6 reps, you use the heavier weight. Then you sit it down, you go right into your next 12 with the lighter weight. Your hip hinge, right? Shoulders are down and back, feet about hip width, push the hips back, chest is aimed at the floor. That's the hip hinge position. From here, pull the dumbbells up towards the ribs, and then you're slowing the way back down. Knock out 6 with your heavy weight. Have your lighter weight ready to go, about 5 to 10 pounds lighter, and then roll right into your next 12. Minimum weight on the hip hinge low row for the heavy, about 15 to 20 pounds. Overhead tricep extension, same pattern. Dumbbell comes way up overhead, soft into the knees, elbows come behind. Elbows next to the head, dumbbell comes behind. You're right back up. 6 with the heavy, grab the lighter weight for the 12. Alternating single leg, be up this last. Suck the belly in tight. Chest comes up towards the ceiling, lift 1 leg at a time, and you're slow on the way back down. Okay? You might need to share weights with a neighbor on this one, but grab your weights, get ready to roll. Time will start in about 30 seconds. Treadmills, clear the screens. Press that stop button down by your waist. We have an 8-minute run for distance, or walk or jog, whichever you're doing. If you're power walking, start at 6% or greater. Joggers and runners start at 4%, a little above your base pace. We'll take an incline away every 2 minutes. Let's get started. 3, 2, and 1. Weight floor. Let's go if you haven't. 8 minutes to work through. So again, power walkers start at 6% or greater. Joggers and runners incline at 4%. Just above your base pace. Gradually going to work into something that feels like a push effort, Treads. By the time you get to that 6th rep with the heavy weight, you want it to feel really hard. And same idea, by the time you get to the 12th rep with the slightly lighter, you're looking to feel some burn in that muscle group. Seconds down from your first decrease in your incline. Power walkers will bounce down by 1%. Joggers and runners headed down to 3% incline. We'll hang on to that for a couple minutes.
I only need my crew plus me.
Treads, let's take 1% off. 3, 2, and 1. Let's take it away.
Only need my crew plus me. Only need my crew plus me. Only one place you wanna be. Only need the crew plus me. Don't know who we're gonna see, but I heard they play a couple CDs. Ain't good for a GT. Probably gonna spend it on my jeans. Don't really care honestly, cause I only need the crew plus me. We stay all day. You can, okay.
Coming up on the 3-minute mark.
All day, all night, all night, all night, all night, all night. I don't stop, I don't sleep, cause I only need my crew plus me. I don't stop, I don't sleep, 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 I don't stop, 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 cause I only need my crew plus
1% again. Losing another percent. So joggers and runners, you'll take it to 2%. Power walkers, gonna take 1% off. Here we go, let's take that 1% off, getting 3, 2, and 1. Let's take 1% away. Wait for, we have about 3 minutes left in the block, okay? Decrease in your incline. So joggers and runners will take it to 1%. And power walkers losing 1% from where you're at. Joggers, runners down to 1%, power walkers lose 10%. 3, 2, and 1. Last 2 minutes here.
Can you feel that?
It feels like it all out of this last minute. Right, if you're already gonna feel that for the intensity you're at, try to keep holding it. Try to keep holding it, guys. Good position, Jamie. Good position, Chris. Good hip hinge, Robin. The hip hinge is what great, guys. Should feel a little stretch in the back of the leg from that hip hinge position. Inside 30 seconds stretch. So as we cross your finish line, you'll look at your distance, that middle green number on the treadmill. Last 15 here. Alright, treadmills, walk it down, check your distance. 3, 2, and 1. Treadmills, remember your distance covered in this 8 minutes. Wait for it. Stop what you're doing. Moving on to your next block. Okay, treadmills, head over to your rowers, guys. After you walk it down, we're starting a rowing block in about 75 seconds. All right, wait for a side plank hip tip. Static crunch alternating heel touch. 4-minute block. The goal is at least 2 rounds. Little disclaimer here, you'll definitely get 2 rounds at maybe 3. So take your time on it. Your side plank hip tip. Side plank position, elbows right under the shoulder, feet are stacked. hips come up, a common air on the side plank is to leave your butt back here. Squeeze your butt cheeks out, bring your hips forward, lower that hip towards the floor, then you're coming back up. Your option is to work from a bent knee, same idea, squeeze your butt, bring the hips forward, lower that hip towards the floor. 10 on the right, then 10 on the left. Static crunch with alternating heel touch. Flatten the floor, suck the belly button back towards the spine, palms face the ceiling, shoulders come up, reaching up towards the heel, then back to the other side. 20 total. That's it. Grab a mat if you want one. I'll start your time in about 30 seconds. I highly encourage you not to start early. Okay, rowers, clear your screens. You got a 4-minute row for distance. The goal is trying to cover somewhere in the neighborhood of at least 750 to 800 meters over the course of 4 minutes. Hold off early on your first minute. Don't make it hard. Time will take care of making it hard. Wait for it. Let's get moving. Rowers, 4-minute row. 3, 2, and 1. Let's get moving, crew. Alright, so first 30 seconds to a minute, just look to steadily build your effort level and find a rhythm. Alright. Slow down a little bit there, Chris. Slow down a little bit there, Wendy. Slow down, guys. There you go. Yourself, right? The goal of endurance will be to sustain work for a long period of time. So definitely an endurance pace setup here. A great tool to pace yourself is your split time, that top right number. Right? Look to keep a steady leg drive and hold a consistent split. As we come up to halfway. One where you feel like you can hold your split time. If you're thinking, oh hell, no way I'm going to be able to hang on to that time. Just let it drift up. So stop driving quite as hard as you are. Let it drift up a little bit and try and hold a slightly slower split time. 2-minute mark. 2 minutes to go. Wait for the same. 2 minutes left. Wait for. How far we can get 4 minutes, gang. The minimum goal is 800, so many of you might surpass that. So keep marking until we hit that 4-minute mark. Drive and lean, push and lean. Last 15 seconds, rowers. Same approach as we cross your finish line. Remember your rowing distance. Check your total meters. Inside 10. Right, rowers, let's recover. Wait for it. Take a breather. 3, 2, 1. check your distance, remember your distance. You guys are headed back up to the treadmills. Wait for them. We've got 3 new movements to show you. It's a 7.5 minute block. The goal, at least 2 rounds. Okay? Each movement, there's a lot of core work involved, but involving the same muscle groups that you saw in block 1. You've got a balanced bicep curl. So shoulders are down and back. You bring your thigh up till it's parallel to the floor. Suck the belly in tight here. Rotate palms up towards shoulders. Slow on the way back down. Grab something a little lighter than you would if both feet were on the ground. Okay? Minimum weight probably around 10 pounds. Your option is to put both feet on the ground. 6 with one leg on the floor, 6 with the other leg on the floor. Shoulder press with alternating rotation. Feet about shoulder width, tuck the hips underneath, soften in the knees from here. Press up overhead, one arm at a time. Pivot the hips, pivot the torso back to your start. Drive the legs slightly, pivot the hips, pivot the torso. 6 to the right, 6 to the left. Your option is no rotation. Just make it a alternating single arm press. Last one, alternating plank low row. Come back to your high plank position, tuck the hips underneath, pull one dumbbell up towards the hip. Slow on the way back down. Try and set these down as softly as you can. Your option is to work from the knees. Minimum weight on all those is about 8 to 10 pounds. Grab your stuff, keep rolling, guys. Treadmills, clear your screens. Press that stop button. Okay, so here's where your 8-minute distance comes up. You guys remember it? Yeah. The goal, at least half of that. We're going to start at the same incline. 4% joggers, runners, power walkers, 6 or greater, and we're going to take 1% away each minute. See if you can start a hair faster. 0.1, 0.2 on your speed. Let's get started. 3, 2, and 1. 4-minute run for distance. Joggers and runners start at 4%. Power walkers up at 6% or greater. And joggers and runners maybe on the low end of your push, somewhere above base towards the low end of your push speed. We'll tip away an incline every minute. There you go. That's it, Stephanie. There you go, Chris. A little bit of a leg drive. Yeah, soft hips, soft knees. Alright, drive and rotate. So we got 15 and we're taking some incline off, guys. We'll take 1% away, so joggers and runners down to 3%, power walkers take 1% off. Wherever you're working, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take 1% away. Both these shoulder press movements, keep the belly sucked in tight, whether you're rotating or not. You go into your plank low rows, really push to the floor with your toes, right? Let your drive to the floor with the toes, that'll help keep the hips stable. Treads last 15, and we're taking it down by 1% again. The joggers and runners will be down to 2%. Power walkers take 1% away. 3, 2, and 1. Take it off, guys. Alright, we're getting some stabilizers of the hips. On that bicep curl and on that side plank rotation, stabilizing, stabilizing. It's got about 30 seconds till we take 1 more % off. Joggers and runners will go down to 1%. And power walkers take 1% off. The goal this last minute is to find something that feels like an all-out, or go looking for it. Take an intensity that makes it feel like an all-out, even as we take the incline off. Joggers, runners down to 1%. In 3, 2, and 1, down to 1%. Power walkers take 1% off, guys. If you feel like you can add pace, Give it a try, guys. Keep going, something. There you go, Patrick. Good work, guys. Oh, good rotation, Aaron. Go, Jamie. Rotate those hips. Let that toe come up on the toe and pivot on the toe. Final 30 seconds, Trins. Wait for it, just past halfway through the block, guys. We got about 3 minutes left. Trins, your last 15 seconds on this machine, guys. You won't be back here. Give it your best. Check your distance, run it out, walk it down, 3, 2, and 1. Walk it down through. All right, Trins, how'd it go? Anybody get half of your distance or more? Nice work, crew. Walk it down for a few moments. We'll start on the rower in about 75 seconds. So get things to wipe down, head on over to your rower. Good work, guys.
Bring me back home, and I'm lost at sea. You never gave me what I miss. Bring me back home, lost at sea. You never gave me, I never had love. Now, baby, you're the anchor.
All right, so again, those of you leaving the treads, head over to the rowers. You're going on the row. It's 2 minutes long. It's to get at least half of what you did on the 4-minute row. Do any of you guys happen to remember about what split time you held? If you do, well, I say simple way. It's not going to be easy, but a way to pace yourself, just hold a slightly faster split time on the 2-minute row. Clear your screens if you need to. Let's get started. 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it. Wait for as you get to your second or third round of that shoulder press. Might need to decrease weight slightly. That's a tricky one there. Little bit of leg drive, right? A little bit of help with those legs. Press up and rotate. You got rubbers. Try to come out and hold a slightly faster split.
You see this love, that's the rich. And no drug can match the feeling. And what a perfect day for me to find you in this purple rain. I got loose force on these 808s, so we can moonwalk on a hater's face. And if the roof's on fire, let it burn the club. And if God's a DJ, tell him turn it up, there's no doubt. When the music's playing, I'm on my own lab like a Super Saiyan. I'm free as fuck, I don't need a rug, just when it kicks in.
And we're about 15 out from your halfway check-in. You want to be in the neighborhood of halfway to your distance goal. Right around now, right in halfway in, 60 seconds left. Wait for it, that's 60 seconds of work. Keep trying to hold it. If you've got something left in the legs, get a couple seconds dropping that split time. Drive a little harder, drive a little harder. All right, rowers, let's check your distance. Recover in 3, 2, and 1. Let's recover, rowers. Weight floor. Shut it down, guys. All right, rowers, how'd it go? Anybody get half? Yeah? Good job. Okay. Anybody need a wipe anyone? Please wipe down your row and your treadmill. There you go. I'll give you an extra. All right, next up, flexibility block. It's 24 after 10. We're going to stretch for about 3 or 4 minutes. Surprise, 8-minute run with incline by Aaron. head first cannonball right to your workouts this week. Okay. Come on over, find some open space. Stretch shoulders and hips a little bit. First one, standing up, tricep. Stretch, tug to the elbow. Relax. Switch. Was today anybody's worst nightmare? Long intervals and hills on the one? Someone in the 815, they were like, I mean, that's what they said. Worst nightmare, hills and long intervals. Generally, the stuff that's really hard for you is the stuff that you need most. So, I don't know if there's really a positive way to spin that, but if it's hard, it means your body needs it. So come to this split position here, bring one foot forward. If your left foot's forward, just bring the left palm just inside that foot. And if you get a stretch in through the hip just from this position, no need to rotate. The rotation will amplify the stretch a little bit. That side. And switch it up. Curious, have any of y'all found a certain type of workout in here that you like? Strength days, power days, one rows, endurance?
I like switches.
Switches? Some favorites? Power days, like that? My favorite workout is when it's done. Okay, this next stretch. Seated on the floor, rotate palms away from you. An important piece of this is pulling those shoulders down and back. Human, some of us are more built for endurance or strength. If we think of the way a marathon runner looks compared to like Usain Bolt or a sprinter. So we're all kind of designed genetically to be better, more efficient in certain types of things. So oftentimes, if you find that you have a favorite type of day, there's not all of us though, that'll be a day that you're more or less more built for to a certain degree, which is great that we hit other areas too in any given week when we're here to work on some of our opportunities. One leg comes over the other, wrap the elbow around the knee. In terms of your summaries, so the bulk of your high heart rate work today in those 12 minutes on the treadmill, I can pick up some spot points on the rower. Relax and switch sides. And again, if you very regularly see way more than 30 spot points, or if you never see 12, let me know. Might be able to adjust your heart rate zone depending upon what's going on and how many workouts you have. So let me know if you have questions. You guys spend a lot of time valuables to be here, so we make sure you're getting the most out of your time here. So, okay, come up to standing. Take a soft bend in the knee. Big in breath up. Big reach up and over. Exhale down. See you guys. Have a great Monday. See you later. Bye. See you, Jen. See you, Patrick. Bye. Take care, guys. See you tomorrow if you're here. If not, I'll see you Wednesday this time or Friday. Bye. See you guys.
Your muscles are working like on it hours a day when you do it. So,
Is this something that's
the cardio. Well, I mean, I've done it before. Like, as soon as I just go back to bed.
you got a bunch of members that are like that, like other members that are like, oh, I don't know.
And they're adamant about it.
Yeah.
It's like,
And like it's like it's a very polarizing discussion because people that are like half of them are like, well, what do you think about that? No, they're like, no, man, it's like
all I care about is how many calories I burn. Because I'm not going to burn that many anytime else during the week.
yeah, isn't that crazy?
So,
Yeah.
yeah, so,
Awesome. Take care.